Hi, my name is Tanya and I love to travel. During these uncertain times of COVID-19, exploring safely has been tricky. I've found road trips to be the safest way to explore while still being safe. Over the holidays, I was lucky enough to have a friend, Namiko, who was, like me, unable to travel to her family and was up for an epic road trip. Join us as we cruise from my home in New York City down the eastern coast and back up through the Appalachian Mountains. In this week's video, we drive up to the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina for outdoor challenges, tranquility, and stunning views.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much.
I asked Namiko to go by Sonic to get me a shake, and then the car stopped working, so we had to deal with it. But luckily, there was a mechanic nearby. We got a new battery, and we are back on the road. Yay! So we've been driving most of the day to Asheville, North Carolina, where we're going to spend a little time. But on the way, we're passing by DuPont State Forest, which is pretty cool because they have some waterfalls. And it was also featured heavily in, oh, watch out, in the movie Hunger Games. In the first Hunger Games movie, this is where they have the tributes fight, which is pretty cool. I really like that movie. And I just read the new book. I really love the series. So it'll be cool to check it out. Right now we're headed towards High Falls, which is only a half a mile from the parking area, which is great. I can already hear the falls. We're really up against the clock because the sun is setting. And we don't really want to get lost after dark because there's poisonous snakes here, according to my research. And then my camera stopped working a little bit, so that sucked, but now it's working again. So we really want to see everything in the daylight anyways. But I hear falls. I don't know if you can hear it. Too much hiking, there it is. It's so much bigger than I expected. And it's probably the most like diagonal waterfall I've ever seen. It's just gorgeous. The trail had many muddy, slippery spots that didn't make moving quickly any easier. So I left Namiko back at High Falls so she could go back to the car because it was too strenuous for her. And she let me go the extra mile, almost literally to Triple Falls, which I guess is named for the fact that there's like 3 falls, one right after another. It's getting pretty dark here and it's a little scary, but I'm glad I did it so far. These Triple Falls is where Katniss finds a camouflage and wounded Peeta during the Hunger Games. Oh man, it's dark and it's spooky. I'm glad this isn't the Hunger Games. After our own personal Hunger Games yesterday, we got to our Airbnb and just crashed. We were so tired. And then we slept in, had our coffee, and now we're exploring this beautiful farm we're staying at, which has sheep, goats, a creek. It's really beautiful, and it's a sort of foggy morning with the mountains in the background. It's absolutely gorgeous. Bite. Come to a place called Chimney Rock. It's basically this rock on the top of a mountain. You can drive all the way, almost all the way up, and it's $17, so it's a well-curated area. And then they have little hiking trails, so it's really good for us because we're trying to be low intensity, and the views are just amazing. Check this out. Woo! Namiko wanted to climb up Chimney Rock, but I convinced her to take the elevator because they have an elevator. So we go through this little cave to get to the elevator. So this is the view you get without any climbing at all, just driving the car and taking the elevator. I mean, it feels like you have God's view from this angle. And this is our view from the top of the chimney. Not too shabby. So this place is really great because we were taking the most strenuous trail, and I thought it was going to be like a lot of slippery rocks, but they have stairs all along the way. And actually the rest of the trail is close, but we're at Devil's Head, which is, I guess, the highest you can go. And it's beautiful. The weather's perfect, and the view is just amazing above the clouds. Well, that's it for our adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more socially distant content, click subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when new videos are available. Until next time, bye!